Good afternoon, class. Today we'll be discussing the resolution that if the United States federal government should prohibit minors from playing football. Let me get my timer out and I will begin now. Observation number 1, the resolution analysis. Before we dive right into it, let's discuss a couple key terms. For example, football. Football is a form of a team sport that is played mainly in North America, and it is usually used by a ball made out of pigskin that looks something like this, and it is used on a field that is marked out as a gridiron. Now, let's talk about the weighing mechanism or the net benefit. At the end of my speech, we the affirmative, if we have done a good job proving that football for minors is a danger, then you'll vote for us. If we have failed to do so, then you'll vote for the negation side, which is the bad side. Okay, now that we have covered this, let's move on to the observation. The background. Football at the moment is accessible for everybody, including minors, but often isn't really talked about what is mainly important, which is the risk factors. For example, there is a lot of concussions in football that can lead to other very harmful injuries. For example, brain diseases like CTE. CTE is a deadly brain disease that can develop over time from repetitive hits and tackles, which often isn't talked about. My plan is to have the U.S. Congress pass a law in which we make youth football, at least contact, illegal for the most part because of all the risk factors it has. And this will go on to all 50 states. Not one state should be allowed to keep this going because of the harm it's bringing. Also, I would make Congress pass this immediately because a lot of youth are getting damaged over just a simple sport. At the moment, there is no funding for football, so the United States wouldn't be losing anything by passing this law. All they would be really doing is enforcing it. Also, another advantage is we can keep our youth a lot safer. So from future generations that go on and on, they would be a lot more safe, at least with their brain. So they can live most likely a longer life. And also, another advantage would be we would make the sport a lot more safer because over time goes on, a lot more helmets are being developed that help things like concussions in the first place. So if we give the sport the time that it needs and our children the safeness that they need, then in the future they won't have things like concussions or brain diseases. Thank you.